This podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors. Your San Diego County Toyota dealers. We've got what it takes. Fix Auto. Corky's Pest Control. And Lolita's Family of Restaurants. Hey San Diego, Christian Pedersen, Chris Smith, Tommy and Montel are going to join us for the finals.
We're talking
Finals. We are finally at finals. This is the one finals that you like about school.
Yes, absolutely.
You're dreading that math, history, whatever. Throw that nonsense out. You're here for the football finals.
Me and my team, we playing for big rings.
We're just playing for snack after the game because I was eliminated a long time ago. I didn't make it to the finals on this one. We've got Division 3 for you.
D3.
This game will be Saturday. It's the first game on the slate on Saturday, 11 a.m., Southwestern College. It's Christian, number 1, Bishops, number 2. Neither of these teams have lost this year.
Juggernaut game. I'm thinking
It's the year of the small schools. We got Country Day is in there.
Since this is going to be a tough physical game, why don't we bring in a special guest?
Yes,
that's tough
please.
and physical. What do you
am
think?
so excited that this guy is on the show.
Yeah?
I've been waiting to get him back in the lab after he was a main character on The Grind earlier this season.
Character, right?
Kid balls
Let's bring
out.
in none other than offensive and defensive lineman for the Madison Warhawks, JoJo Follow.
Oh, JoJo. You gotta make a little extra room for him.
Lineman.
Come in here, clear a
Lineman
hole
need
for
love
us.
too. Lineman need
JoJo, what's up, my man? Bold choice on the jacket. I like it.
Wait,
All right.
you can't like it. You're UCLA.
It's okay. We're all friends here in San Diego. You like football.
Yeah.
You know a thing or two about it.
Yes, sir.
You ready to talk some football?
Yep.
Okay. First things first, though. We got to check in with the guy normally sitting here. He's not quite as athletic or good looking as you. It's Tommy Morris. Tommy is out at Helix, paying some penance for last week. Tommy, how you doing?
Division 3, what do we think? Christian Bishops.
Christian and Bishops, both undefeated. Private school matchup, but I don't know. Everyone's choosing against Bishops the whole season. They've been undefeated. There's some sleeper, so I'll pick Bishops on this one. They better hold it down for me.
You guys be cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Bishops,
All right,
not
cool.
Bishops.
We're going to go with the Bishops Knights, guys. Back to you.
What a Division 3 championship. Both undefeated, ready to collide. Christian versus Bishops. Major key alert. DJ Khaled, I'm going to give you the keys for each one of these teams to win. First up, Christian. The key for Christians on offense in order to be very, very successful is get the ball to Morones in very different ways. Not just in the backfield, but get them on screens, get them seaming up the middle, downfield, and any which way you can. That's going to open up a lot more of the game for Benjamin Goodwin and everybody else in that team to be able to get the ball. They just got to be able to sustain drives and not go out on 3 and outs. I do believe Bishop's speed they'll try to counteract it with a lot of blitzes. If they can pick up the blitz and make plays, I think that'll be a very, very major success for Christian in order for them to win. Defensively, for Christian to be able to be successful, they got to be able to put pressure on Jackson with 4. If they can do it with the front 4, that's going to be a major win for them. I know they can do it with the front 6, but the front 4 can do it. That will be able to make they can drop guys in coverage and kind of contain or at least corral Bishop's speed, and that'll be a very, very good success for them. On the other side, for Bishops, the keys for them to be successful on offense, I think they need to do what they've been able to do: spread the ball out, get it to the receivers, let the receivers do. Get some yak after they catch the ball, run down the field, score fast and score early, and make Christian come from behind. Defensively, what I believe they need to be able to do is that they need to be able to stop Morones without putting 8 in the box. They can't put 8 in the box and put all those guys in the box because it's going to hurt them with the play action pass. They got to figure out a way to be able to stop him and corral him and make sure he doesn't pick up all those hard yards that he's pounding. Overall, they both have faced similar teams. Christian has faced speed teams with Lincoln. So I know they won't be intimidated by the speed that Bishops brings, and they've been able to be successful. Bishops just faced a team that's bigger, supposedly be stronger and all them in Valley Center, and they were able to go ahead and jump all over them really fast and early, and Valley Center had a hard time coming back. Those are big 2 successes for those guys. Christians has to maintain the speed and corral it and do their thing. Bishops just needs to jump out really, really early and sustain. This is going to be a battle, head-to-head collision. I'm not sure who's going to win. I wish them both success. Shout out to Benjamin Goodwin for getting that, for Christian for getting an offer from Duquesne. Shout out to Big DA over there. Anderson. I know he just got an offer from Dordt University or Dordt College. Congratulations to you guys. I wish you guys more success. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
Okay, there's one opinion.
That's one opinion.
Chris, floor is yours.
First of all, I gotta say, this might be the hardest game for me to pick out of all the finals this weekend. I mean,
This one's a tough one.
You've got
They're all tough.
Bishops, you've got Christian. Christian's physical, they grind the ball. Joey Moronis leads the county in touchdowns. But Bishops has got speed, and they got Jackson connection out there. I don't want to do this because my heart is a Christian Patriot, but I'm gonna pick the Bishop Knights to win this game.
Okay, we got one torn analyst. JoJo, you see it a little more clearly, or where are you falling on this one?
I don't know. It's kind of a hard game to call, but the two undefeated teams are gonna go at it. I know some people on both teams. On Bishops, they got Momo, the Jackson brothers, Daniel Anderson, Christian. They got Jonathan Stein, Joey Moronis, Sean Bray. I think Bishop's gonna win though.
Close game, though.
Yeah, close game.
This one will be a close, I'm going to say on the lower end of the scoring spectrum game compared to the other finals. I can't pick against Bishops. I just can't. And it hurts. It doesn't hurt. You know, you got to do this in your job. You got to make the tough decisions. And the tough decision here is that Bishops has just a little bit more variety of weaponry. I think Christian has the characteristic physical pounding, and they got some speed out there on the receiver spot, but when Jackson drops back, he can throw it to anybody or hand it to anybody, and they will score in a variety of ways.
My opinion, I mean, you look at the secondary versus the matchup against the receivers for Bishops. You've got Mooney on one side, you've got
Which
Jackson
can I say?
on the other.
Moses Mooney,
Yeah.
he exposes DBs
Absolutely.
like it is his
Absolutely.
purpose in
That
life.
kid's nickname should be Sauce. I'm just saying. 'cause I've seen him sauce
DBs get lost in the sauce, man. What can I say?
Okay. Anyway, back to my thing. I think that's going to be a little too much for the corners. And especially if they bring Goodwin in to try to cover one of those guys, that's going to take away the deep offensive threat when Goodwin's on offense. That's what's going to make the difference in this game. I think that Bishops is going to be able to stretch the field, and they're going to put some points on the board.
I'm gonna say that to me the big factor in this one is gonna be special teams. Both of these teams have the kind of kick return, punt return potential that they can break one loose. We've seen it all season long. Both of these guys. There's going to be the battle for field position initially is going to get decided with a good punt return or a good kick return. I think that's going to be the play to watch for. Another guy to watch for, this guy. You can see him also playing in a championship game, but we will discuss that one later.
Yes.
We want to get back out to Tommy real quick for one final word, and then we'll wrap it up here. Tommy?
We got to cut to Montel.
We'll just cut to Montel
Yeah.
after Tommy's bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, JoJo, shout-outs?
You know, I want to give a shout out to God first. I want to give a shout out to my parents, the whole Madison squad, all the coaches, teammates, and I want to give a shout out to Mob, Busters, Slappies, and
I hope that's a pizza restaurant.
Brothers. Yep. Nah.
Chris, any final words for you?
I do got a couple shout outs. A couple coaches over there at Christian. I want to give a shout out to my boy, Coach Briggs, O-line coach over there, and obviously Coach Hines. That dude's a monster on Twitter. Always inspirational, always inspiring these guys to go out and play hard every Friday night. Want to give a special shout out to those guys. Good luck this weekend, guys. Stay healthy. It's going to be hard because you guys are both undefeated. Somebody's going to have to go home with a loss this weekend. Keep the emotions on the field and let's just play good football.
I'm gonna say shout out to small schools. We got 3 small schools in different finals, and that's real impressive, especially when a couple of them are coming off undefeated seasons. We will be back next week for our wrap up, our breakdown, and we'll see if maybe you're rocking a ring or a I'm sorry Christian shirt, and we'll see what's going on there. Sports fans, thank you very much for checking in with us. We'll see you next week.